everybody, it's Christina here. Happy New Year, welcome to 2017. I hope 2016 has been completed for you and that you've managed to get things sorted out in preparation for allowing the new energy to come in through 2017. This first reading that I'm doing for you now is to give you an overview of 2017 and what's in store. Now, I was guided to use the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue because being in 1 year, so 2017 was 1 year, it's a beginning year, so it allows for new energy, new changes and new opportunities. And one of the new opportunities is the time to raise the feminine energy, and I mean that in raising the compassion amongst all the beings on the planet, to raise that nurturing spirit so that we can all come together and create the world that we need to create, given that we did quite a lot of damage in the past 9 years. So this is a brand new year for us, a brand new opportunity for us to shake things up in a positive way using nurturing and compassionate energy as opposed to the masculine energy that has dominated the last several years. So that is why the Mary Queen of Angels deck was, I guess, shown to me to be used for this 12-month overview. I won't be going month to month. It's a very basic overview of the theme of the year and how you can bring some of this beautiful positive energy into your life. So 4 cards fell out of the deck, and the first one is called Sobriety. Now, sobriety generally applies to, from alcoholics' point of view, where they need to be sober for a certain amount of time. However, the context of this card is that we need to be clear in our minds about what we actually want this year. So 2016 was quite, let's say, full on for a lot of people. There were a lot of changes, a lot of loss, a lot of grieving, a lot of things falling apart. So people lost homes, businesses, there was just a lot of loss. And as devastating as these losses have been for the majority of us on the planet, we're now given this opportunity to use those lessons from the past 9 years, or the past cycle that we've just finished, to bring about more clear-headedness and more forethought and creativity about the world we want to create for ourselves and for our future generations. So sobriety for me is more about making sure that you take the time to take care of you, making sure that you learn the art of communication rather than reaction. It's better for you to have a thought process about it rather than just jumping in and attacking someone, or making things larger than they need to be. So it's very much about owning what's going on in your life and co-creating with the universe what it is you really truly want. And you can only do that when you're clear-headed. So if you've still got goodies, we'll use that word, left over from 2016 that you haven't quite let go of, this week is still a great week for you to clear away that energy so that the new energy can come through and get you where you need to go this year. Because for far too many of us, we've sat on our butts and just let everyone else do the stuff and the work and the healing and the whatever. This is actually telling me that it's time for us to take charge of our own lives, and in doing so, working together on a compassionate and nurturing level, because we're bringing that divine feminine energy so that we can bring about healing to a greater number of people. And the second card that fell out was Devotion. So again, devotion, this is about self. This is devoting much needed time and resources to yourself. Far too often we give, and we don't actually give to ourselves. We're busy taking care of other people. We're busy getting involved in other people's drama. Now there's a good lesson for you, because year 1, which is what we're in, is really a year of no BS. So it's time to take charge. It's time to take care of yourself. It's time to just, if you've got friends in your life who perhaps don't serve your purpose anymore or don't serve your highest good, they might be the type of person that always has a drama, always brings you down, shats all over your dreams. Every time you've got a dream or a desire, they're the ones that come in and say, you can't do that, and that's impossible, or you're stupid, or I don't know, pick a word. Maybe it's time to really let those people go, because they're not helping you. They're really not. And letting people go is a really, really, really hard choice, because nobody wants to be the bad guy. But the bottom line is, if you don't start devoting time and energy to yourself and nurturing your soul with the beautiful, positive energy that you need, you will find 2017 tedious is the word. Don't kind of know the context of how that applies in your particular life, but the word I've been given is tedious. So it could be just more dramas after more dramas after more dramas. And when you're encountering a lot of drama, you kind of need to take that back seat and jump out of the situation. Be like a little alien, for example, looking down, and we've discussed this before, looking down over the situation and going, what's really going on here? If there's people in your life that are constantly take, and dragging you down, please do yourself the biggest favour. Be devoted and committed enough to your own happiness to just let them go, because they're really not your friends. They're really not worth it. And we've really enabled a lot of drama for quite some time because of our loving natures and our normal nature to want to help and heal other people. Problem is, not everyone wants to be helped, not everyone wants to be healed, and some people are very, very comfortable in their drama, and they'll just bring you in like a web. So if you find there's people in your life that keep dragging you into a web, it's time for you to say, that's enough. I devote this to myself. I devote the gift of releasing you to myself. That is my gift to me in 2017. That follows on to the third card which fell out, which is this one. It's called caring. Now again, this is about making sure you're taking care, caring for yourself, caring for your loved ones, caring for your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, your emotional health. All these things that all were brought to the surface, shall we say, in 2016 through all the drama that was 2016. All of these things have been brought up for you to deal with. So it's not quite as easy as just bam, shut the door, let it go, although it can be. It can be. There's things that you really do know just don't serve you, and you can't just say, see you later, don't need that anymore. But there are other things like grief, which takes a lot longer to process. So I guess where the caring comes from is making sure that you are taking enough care of yourself to honour your feelings, to make sure that you're caring enough about you, to make sure you allow yourself to heal completely. So that will be a work in progress throughout 2017 for some of you, because some of you, unfortunates, have had a lot to deal with this past year. So if there's stuff that you've not dealt with very well, or that someone said, this is my favourite line, well, it's alright, that person's died 6 months ago, you should be over it by now. That's rubbish. And it's one of my pet peeves, how people can feel that they can tell you how long it should take you to get over something. So caring about yourself is making sure that if you have people like that, you just push them away, all right? That you don't need them. You need to take the time and the devotion to love and care for yourself, okay? So that is also from a nurturing aspect. Now remember earlier I said we're bringing in the divine energy, so you need to nurture yourself. You might need to get regular massages, acupuncture, you might need to see a naturopath, a doctor, a physiotherapist, whatever it is, make sure you do it, okay? Do not put any of your health issues on the back burner, particularly for other people, okay? We do tend to do that. We do naturally tend to think that our needs are lesser important than someone else's, and really the theme for 2017 is enough is enough, okay? Time for you to take care of you, because you really need that strength. You need to, this is your year, absolutely, for you to get out there and do whatever it is that you need to do, that you want to do, fulfill your desires, take your steps to get to your dreams. Stop letting other people drag you down. So that's a very strong message for 2017, is to not allow others to bring you down, okay? And if you hear yourself having constant negative self-talk with yourself, I want you to ask yourself, whose voice is that? Okay? Because our natural personality or our natural desire is not to put ourselves down. It is not telling us that we're stupid, dumb, whatever, we can't have it. That is not our natural process. Our natural process is we can get any desire we so wish, with positive action, positive effort, and positive discipline. Not at the expense of other people, but to get you where you need to go. You're here to live your life. You're not here to live someone else's life. And when you hear that negative self-talk often, it's someone else's voice you hear. It's not your own. So when you find that, or if you find that come up, it's really important for you to take that time to just sit with it and think about it. Okay, not from a judgment point of view, be the little alien if you need to see the situation from the outside, but you really need to sit with it and go, whose voice is this? Where did this information come from? Is it true? Because I guarantee you it's not true. Okay, you may have believed it for a very long time because you may have heard a particular thing for a very long time. Does not make it true. Okay, so you are in charge of your own destiny this year. That's the big thing. You are in charge of your destiny. If you want to achieve something grand and fabulous, go for it. Do not let people bring you down. We've had enough of that. We've had enough of that rubbish for the last, I don't know, however many years. In my particular case, I've had it most of my life, and I've decided that's it, no more. Okay? I know who I am now. It's taken a long time, but I know who I am, and I will get what I want. And it won't be at the expense of someone else, but it will be my desires coming to fruition. And that is the key for you guys as well. Make sure that if there is something you're hoping to achieve, something you want for yourself, something, whatever the world is that you wish to create, now is the time for you to do that. And you do that through devotion, you do that through being clear-headed, and you do that through caring for yourself. Now, the other key element here is the fourth card that fell out, which I kind of had a little chuckle when it came out because it's my big thing, is integrity. And those that know me very well will know that people who lack integrity, I struggle with a little bit. Okay, that's just my own little personal thing. But this integrity is making sure that you take care of you, and that everything you say and everything you do is in an alignment with who you truly are. Not someone else's voice, not what you should say. I hate that word, should. Should is a terrible word. But not what you should say, not what you think you should say, or how you should act. This is about having clear-cut guidance of being you and doing things that are you, not someone else's idea of you. Okay, this is your life. You only have this one life to live. You can't come back next week and say, hey, I stopped up, let's do it all again. But what you can do is you can take progressive steps to finding yourself, to being your true self. So 2017, 2007, that's interesting. I'll have to go back to that one. So 2017 is a great time for you to just blossom, okay? Just do things that make your heart sing. Fill your soul with love and nurture and caring. Be in integrity in everything you do, okay? Everything, absolutely everything. Because the more you can be in your integrity, the less non-integrity type people will you find in your life. And that was one of the lessons I learned, is I put far too much trust in a few people because I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I didn't listen to my own voice and consequently was burnt. Okay, so that was a big reminder for me personally, not because I lack integrity, but because I can see why lack of integrity bothers me. So it's very much this theme of now is your time. That is the motto for 2017. Now is your time to take care of you, your time to chase your dreams, and your time to get moving and have a fantastic 2017. After all, that's what we're here for. So, on that note, I'm going to finish this reading up, and I will shortly, wow, I need a coffee. I will shortly upload the video for the January reading, so that will be just for the January month. I hope you find this helpful for your journey and your planning for 2017, and may you take 2017 and make it your own, because you know what? You deserve it. So I'll see you very soon with the January report. Bye.